Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope so you all are fine. Dear students, now it's the time for revision. As you have already done different topics in the class. One topic was left according to the syllabus, and that is the addition and subtraction of the mixed fractions. So firstly, before to start the revision, I will give you the introduction for the addition and subtraction of the mixed fractions. Then inshallah I will start the revision. So to start this new topic related to the addition and subtraction of the mixed fraction, I would like to revise the mixed fractions. What are the mixed fractions? You have already learned about the mixed fractions in the class, but I will revise before to start the addition. So let's start. What is the mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is made up of a whole and a proper fraction. What is mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is made up of a whole and a proper fraction. Now here are two different words. First one is the whole and second one is the proper fraction. What is a whole and what is a proper fraction? What is a whole? A whole is a complete shape or object. What is a whole? A whole is a complete shape or object. For example, if you have an orange or apple or any pizza or cake without any cutting in its original shape, till the object is in its original shape without any partition, without any cutting, then that is a whole. Clear? Second word is proper fraction. You have already learned about proper fraction. So what is proper fraction? When numerator of the fraction is less than its denominator, then that fraction is called proper fraction. What is numerator? Numerator is actually the number of the parts we have. And what is denominator? Number of the equal parts of a whole is divided into, like if you are cutting an apple into 4 equal parts, then 4 total equal parts of the apple are actually the denominator, is actually the denominator. And if you are using 3 parts out of 4 equal parts of the apple, then that 3 will be the numerator. So numerator are the number of parts we have or the parts that we are using, and the total equal parts of any shape or any whole, that is called denominator. So what is proper fraction? When numerator of the fraction is less than, less means smaller than its denominator, then that is called proper fraction. So here are two shapes. One is about the whole and second is about the proper fraction. What is a whole? Whole is actually a complete shape. The colored part actually shows that this one is a whole without any cutting, without any partition. Now its whole is in its original shape. That's why this complete shape is called whole. Proper fraction mean when you are cutting, you are dividing a whole into different equal parts. So now this whole is now divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So denominator is equal to 4 because number of equal parts a whole is divided into, that is called denominator. So 4 is the denominator and 1, 2, 3 parts are shaded. So 3 is the numerator. We are using 3 out of 4. So 3 is less than 4. That's why this is called proper fraction. So what is mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is made up of a whole and a proper fraction. It means when we use a whole and a proper fraction at the same time, then that is called mixed fraction. Clear? Now I will explain you the mixed fraction with the help of the diagram. Here you can see there are 3 shapes in this circle form. The first circle actually represents the whole. Second circle also represents the whole. Why? Because all the parts of the circle are totally shaded. Clear? So it means we are using all the equal total parts, and in the second diagram, in the second circle, we are again using the all parts. That's why we are using the whole. This one is a whole. I will explain you with the help of the pizza. For example, you have one pizza and you are cutting that pizza into equal parts. Now how many parts are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I am using all the 8 parts. This pizza is actually divided into 8 equal parts, and I am using all equal 8 parts. So it means I am using whole of the pizza. I am using whole of the pizza. It means this is called one whole. This is called one whole because I am using whole of the pizza. Now I want to eat one more pizza, or I want to use some more pizza. So I will again use the same pizza and I will cut it down. I will divide that pizza again into same equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, and there are 8 equal parts, and I am using all the 8 parts because all the 8 parts are shaded, and the shaded part actually shows that I am using whole. So here I am using 2 pizzas completely. I am dividing the pizzas into 8 equal parts, and I am using whole of the pizza. That's why one whole and one whole. Shaded parts represents the numerator, and I am using all the shaded part. That's why this is called whole. This is also called whole. Now after using 2 wholes, 2 pizzas, I want some more pizzas, some more pieces of the pizza. That's why I will again use one more same pizza and I will cut it down into 8 equal parts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again I am dividing the pizza into 8 equal parts, but here now I am using just 1, 2 and 3 parts. I am not using whole of the pizza. That's why now this one is not the whole. I am just using 3 parts out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So out of 8 I am using just 3 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Total parts are 8. 8 is the denominator, and I am just using 1, 2 and 3. 3 out of 8. So 3 by 8. 3 is the numerator and 8 will be the denominator. 3 is the numerator and 8 will be the denominator. So I am using 2 wholes, and in the third one I am not using the whole because I am just using the 3 out of 8 equal parts. So here I am using 2 wholes. So to represent the mixed fraction, you can use 1 whole, you can use 2 wholes, you can use 3 wholes or 4 wholes. It's up to you, but the main point is you should have the whole and a proper fraction. It's up to you whether you are using 1 whole, 2 whole, 3 wholes. It's up to you, but along with the whole you should have a proper fraction. So this is a proper fraction. Why? According to the definition of the proper fraction, numerator is less than denominator. 3 is less than 8. So this is a proper fraction. Now point is how to write the mixed fraction. We will combine the wholes. How many wholes are here? 1 and 2. So we can write the whole like this, and now this one is not the whole. That's why we cannot combine this fraction with the whole. So we will write it like 3 by 8. So this is called mixed fraction. This is the form of the mixed fraction. How to write the fraction. Clear? So 1 and 2 wholes and 1 proper fraction. When we will combine the whole and the proper fraction, that will be the mixed fraction. Clear? So students, I hope so you have learned about the mixed fraction. This is very easy and very simple, and I have just given you a quick review about the mixed fraction as a revision, because actual topic is addition and subtraction of the mixed fraction. So before to start the addition or subtraction, I have given you a small introduction about the mixed fraction. So revise the mixed fraction by yourself with the help of different diagrams. So inshallah in the next video we will start the addition of the mixed fraction. Thank you.